Well, so this episode is going to look at some improvements I've made to the turtle, particularly for 1.18.1, and at this point we're going to look for a stronghold. Now, I did a stronghold video earlier, but that was one I'd already discovered, and so I've made some improvements to the code. So I'll just show you what we're looking for now. We want to build a ladder down. So, but we don't know how far down to go. We know roughly from using the locate kind of function cheat that you can use, we know where the stronghold is, but we don't know how far down it is. So what I've done is to alter the createLadder function quite a lot. And what it's now going to do is, if we're going down towards bedrock, every time we go down one block, we're going to look for stone bricks, because as you know, there's a lot of stone bricks of various types. But if we just look for the word stone_bricks, that will cover all the variations: cracked, mossy, etc., etc. And we'll know that we're somewhere in a stronghold. I've not tested this, but we'll do it live on camera just for the hell of it. So we're going to, I found this spot here. I've got a little map, as you can show, which the coordinates are showing 11, 28, 85, 21, 21. And that came from the locate, if I can remember, yeah, locate stronghold, I believe. So try that. Yeah, there we go. And that shows this exact address. 1128 something 2120. So 2120 is there in front of me. So I've moved the turtle back one so that we can go down, create a ladder, and wait for a block. So I won't bore you with getting the turtle set up. I will just show you the slight changes in the toolkit interface. So oops. Get that one fixed. Right, it was missing this end statement here in the turtle class, so I've now fixed that, saved it, so hopefully that will allow us to continue. So we'll try that. That's better. So we are still going to use our mining, and we're going to use a slightly different menu system now. I've got ladder up or down. I used to have one that said ladder up and another one ladder down, so it's ladder up or down. So we'll choose that one. That wants the current level, which luckily, because of my current map I'm using, is quite useful. So we're at 85, and then we're going down or up, so we've got this choice of 0 or 1, so I should put 0 because we're going down. And then level. Now we don't know how far down this is, so we really should put maybe minus 59 so that it's towards the bottom. So let's put something realistic. Let's put minus 40, because the more levels we go down, the more ladders it will demand. So we'll assume it's pretty low. Are you in the air or never? No. And then we can now carry on with the rest of it. So I'll just put everything in place. 125 ladder. Okay, let me pause while I get all the ladders done, because although I'm in creative mode, it still takes a while to stock up and you don't want to see all the boring stuff. So we'll just pause for a second. Okay, so I've got a bunch of ladders. Now this is the downside of not knowing how far, because if you don't put enough ladders in, it will run out. Or possibly run out, and you won't know how far you're going down. So let me again just add the stone to this. It doesn't really matter what type we use. I'll just use common cobble. So I'll put a bunch of cobble in. Okay, we're going. So this ladder making process hasn't really changed. It's the same principle. Let's just Let's make it daylight. So I'll come back once the ladder has gone down, so hopefully it should stop. So let's right, so I've gone into spectator mode so that we can keep an eye on what this turtle is doing. And we can also cheat and see how far we are going down. So although we set it to go down to minus 40, I think it was, you can see we've actually got the stronghold at a positive, yeah, so we should end up somewhere about here. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video for a second until we get to close to where this turtle looks like it's approaching, and check whether it's actually going to work and stop digging down. So let's find where he is at the moment, and I'll return when we get close to the stronghold. Okay, so I've switched back to creative mode and I've followed the turtle down the ladder. You could actually do this in survival because the method of the turtle working has changed a bit, in that it builds the ladder as it goes down, places the torches on these levels. So you can actually use these levels as you're going down to sit on in survival mode, and then follow it down, jump onto the next level, and so on. Also, if it runs out of ladders, it's designed so that it will come back in front of as far as it's got and sit there and wait for you, so that if you did come down, you're unlikely to accidentally fall off the end of the ladder into any kind of void that might be below. Now it's come to a stop. I'm hoping that's because it's found, it just says thank you for using. Okay, no problem. 22. Maybe we didn't put a long enough thing in, or it might be that it's found a block underneath. So I tell you what we'll do, we'll just break. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I meant to have a little, oh, I did put a message, if I remember right, that said bedrock reach, but of course it's been overwritten by the final thank you for using Survival Toolkit. But there you go, we're on stone bricks, so that's worked. So we now can find a stronghold more easily just from the surface, as long as we've used the find stronghold cheat, which is the top one there, as you can see. So the next thing I need to show you is what we can do in the end world itself. So I think I'll do that as a separate video, and I've got two completely new things there. Firstly is the ability to burrow under the dragon towers to create a maze of tunnels there, which give you access to the towers without even going above ground. So this is for the real cowardly survival players, of which I am one. And also an extension to the idea of digging up the towers to actually break the crystals. It's risky and you tend to lose a turtle every so often, but hopefully by this stage in your game you will have so many turtles and so many resources that the loss of the turtle at 3 diamonds each is not a massive problem. So okay, that's it for the finding the stronghold in 1.18.1.